great time to thank our sponsors. Subsonic, thank you guys so much. They came out here bringing trophies, brought everything. They got skateboards. Speaking of Lee Danzy, they're helping him out. They made a board for him.
Custom Maryhill deck that we have right here in front of us. You can see on the screen. Beautiful deck. Local company. It's great to see those guys coming out.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the prettiest skateboards I've ever seen. They brought the trophies, and then we've got Loaded and Otang. They're out here as well. Thank you guys so much. Xavier Racing coming out. We're going to be giving away some slide gloves after the event, some swag and some prizes. Ionic Flux, again, that has a bearing lube and cleaning oil, both for steel ball bearings and ceramic ball bearings. So check those out. Then we got Ronin from Southern California. Ronin, Sector 9 and Street Lounge. We've got Amateur, second round. Road clear. We're good to go. All right, it sounds like we're holding off on the Masters for just a little bit. So as they start to get on course, we'll start reading off the names for you guys. There was a lot of spacing in some of those heats, maybe a battle for second or third, but a pretty clear winner in almost all of them. I expect to see that change in these rounds. It's definitely been fun to watch these people come down the hill and have a great time. Yeah, so in round 2, there's going to be 4 heats. We'll read them off as they start to stage up on the line as they go down the hill. Again, expect to see a lot tighter racing. This is going to be what sets them off and really gets them into the point where they're able to go on to a final or a consi. So this is a must-win for everybody on track. Again, top 3 advancing, bottom 3 are completely out for the day, no consi. Yeah, instead of sitting back, they need to focus on that win. Yeah, there's no more being complacent with a second or third, knowing you made it to the next round. If you're in third, you're in a dangerous spot. 'Cause like I said, when you're done here, you're done for the day. That's it. All right, they're on the line. Looks like they're staged up and getting ready to go for round number 2, heat number 1. Morgan-esque, Garrett, Leanne Turner, Everton, Onesie. Can't even read my own handwriting, guys. I apologize. David Townsend and Lauren Whipperman.
Okay, we're going to start sending riders. Confirmed?
We're sending riders right now.
Lauren did not have a push in that first round for amateurs to keep up with the guys, but she came back at the end and more than qualified to move on. Let's see if she can do that again. Let's see if she comes off the line a little slow, and even before Spaghetti, she starts passing those guys and getting into her position.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, looks like they're getting ready to go.
And they're off, and again, just like her previous heat, not the same kick as the guys, getting drafted back to the little bit, all the way back to the back. She's got her work cut out for her to move through that pack. She's got to get through that pack before she gets into the ambulance straight to be able to have enough time to get in the draft and catch back up to them to have a shot here at the end.
Here they come. They're coming around into backbreaker. Wow, this is one of the most insane heats we've seen all day.
Similar to the first round, though, there's a leader that's clearly pulling away. Again, they typically got caught right around the ambulance corner, but with that backpack all bunched up together, that could cost him a little bit of time getting around each other and could give him a lot of free air and free time to start moving away where he's just uncatchable.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of hill left. Everyone in that back is looking for that position.
There we go, the pack's in the backbreaker. Heading off to dinner with some spaghetti, I believe.
Spaghetti, yeah. Going into spaghetti, never ending left.
The lead rider being chased down quicker and quicker by the second place. Ooh, second place trying to get away from the pack here and there, but the pack's also catching back up to him. Let's see how they shake out at the end of the ambulance corner here.
Here comes ambulance straight. We got 3 riders. Definitely looking for that. With a little bit of a touch. Hey, I'm here.
Little handsy, little grab
coming
ass.
in a ambulance.
All 4 of them. The pack has pulled away from Lauren. Lauren was not able to stay up with the pack to be able to get through him, so she's going to have her work cut out for her to even get back up to the pack. The pack can spend their afternoon battle, and it looks like our lead rider is just off to the races, man. He's gone.
Ooh, yeah. Looking for that outside pass in the green, but set up on the inside for that right-hander.
First set of repeaters. A little bit iffy concrete right there as they come through. They got a little bit of room for a draft, get up some speed, try to get in either on the inside or take a big wide line on the green gate repeater here. Looks like everyone's checking up. It's kind of moving. Oh.
Wow, here comes an inside pass right through the middle.
Checking ups for last place. Diving in, taking that pass. Wants to secure his spot.
One of the coolest passes we've seen all day.
Oh, yeah.
Out in front.
Dividends.
That paid off very well.
He went from a fourth up to a second, and second dropped back down all the way to fifth.
And then Blue came from behind, way behind. Now, looking for that third place position.
The nice little quick left as they get ready for Cowsers. The lead is the lead. Unless he messes up here in Cowsers, he's good to go. Let's see who pulls off second and third and advances to round number 3. Still battling for that third spot.
That third spot's prime. Out in front, Black Leathers looking great.
Nice,
surfing through
easy,
that lefty.
Nice, easy heat.
Okay, here it comes.
Second secure, third, ooh.
Wow, we're looking for a pass. We got a big crash. Hopefully everyone's all right.
Had the line, had his position, was going to get third, move on. Just couldn't hold on to the board of his feet and lost it.
Was that David? That was David.
Oh, David.
Sorry, David.
So David Townsend there, taking the appropriate move, getting that inside line in the last corner, taking over his transfer spot, and unfortunately getting a little shaky and losing it. Sad day for David.
Hopefully everyone's all right. The line.
One of the more entertaining heats we've seen today.
Absolutely. I think it's only going to get better as these guys go on and we start to eliminate the slower ones and move up to a faster and faster group. We're not going to see in the third round one of those lead guys just taken away from the pack. That's just not going to happen.
You never know. We've got riders up at the top. Okay, Heat 2, we got Eric Warner, Jesus Man, Nick the Brown Kid, Tate Filippio, Leonardo, and Aaron Hopkins.
All right, if you remember from round 1, Nick DBK had a pretty hefty battle on his hands just to stay in the third position, just to stay in that transfer spot. Let's see if he has that same battle on his hands today or if he can maybe improve some of those lines and get out of that mess so he's not fighting for his life at the end here.
I love me some Nick DBK.
Those that don't know, Nick DBK, big lightning bolt down his stomach. Let's see if he has a little bit of an easier go this round through. Even just with a little bit of information. It's fucking juniors.
Are we good to send the Heat 2 down? Oh yeah, the road is still clear and we're good to send Heat 2 down.
All right, we heard it from the starters. Heat 2 is on the line, and they're underway.
They're on their way.
Oh, my man in neon green with his big kick in that first round, not quite having it there. Getting way out pushed.
Send it. Still a lot of hill left. See what happens.
There is a lot of hill left. Pack seems to be very close together.
A lot of jockeying for position right here. Way different lines.
That's something I've noticed in the amateurs. Much different lines. Not necessarily bad lines as far as their overall speed at the end. The lines I wouldn't typically take, I wouldn't typically see some of the pros taking. It's working for them. That's the difference between the pro riders and these amateur riders. They might have the speed, they might not just have the technique or vice versa.
Or they're just experimenting. That's the thing about amateurs
give it a shot.
Pros.
Ooh, a little pass for second there.
Yeah, a little how do you do, high five.
Heading straight into backbreaker, getting through it no problem. Or
now we're looking for some drafting and passing. Going into ambulance.
Big lead changes second, third, and fourth. Our leaders remain the leader throughout the entire race, but it looks like he's quickly losing some ground.
Yep, everyone's putting their head down,
Yep.
figuring it out. Here
Heads
comes
down, grab that inside for the
into
first
that
of the repeater to take the
first
lead.
of the repeater. We got some passing and some drafting. Hey,
Oh,
there
and
you
look
go,
at
pal.
that speed. Is he going to get pitched off, though?
We're going like 4 wide into this
Nice.
next repeater. This is awesome. Here comes Nick.
Get up, Nick. Get in that pack, Nick.
Nick is looking for that big draft.
Nick taking full advantage of a semi-truck's worth of draft in front of him.
Going through that right-hander. Hopefully everyone's okay. Here they come. 4 wide. Look at this, everybody. One of the best heats we've seen all day.
Nick driving into him.
Nick's going on the outside. Wow, we've got some drafting and passing right there.
There we go, the fast left.
Tipping and dodging.
Cowser's going to be the determiner here. It's going to space them out. Let's see how they get through it.
Yeah, we're going to see something else. I'll tell you what. Oh, we've got a big crash in the Cowser's turn.
The leader has won.
Hope
As long as
everybody's
he stays
okay.
Get back there, cameraman. Who's on their board? We're going to have to see who got
Looking
back.
Nothing easier.
Just creeping through with an easy win.
Jake coming through all good.
Big push to start off. Lost his lead, got it back as everyone piled into Cowser's corner.
Back into their tugs.
All right. A little race to find your board to see who gets that second and third transfer spot. It looks like everyone's safe. Everyone's okay. Big pile up in Cowser's.
Yep. Get it.
All right, heat 3 of 4 for our amateur skateboarders is underway. Nicholas Brahms, Chase Vaughn, Aaron Paul, Tim White, John Guerrero, and Jonathan. All right, looks like we're shaping up to see a much different heat number 3 in this round 2.
Definitely more mellow. Still got a good race right there. Right in
Race
right
for
in the
second.
straight. We got a pass on the inside coming into ambulance. Looking for that draft.
Ooh, I don't think that is ambulance. I think that was the longer straight before we're starting to get down to the Cowsers. Yeah, absolutely, they're already into Cowsers. The leader through, easy peasy. Little battle for second, third, but again, both of them transferring through. As long as they don't get in each other and end up in the hay, they're going to make it on.
6 is clear.
There you have it, your leader followed by second, third. Going to transfer.
Oh, we got a big crash.
Both down,
In the
2 and
last
3
lefty.
down. They've got to
Hopefully
get on their
everyone's
boards.
all right.
They got to
Look
go
out.
to transfer. In the back of the pack, right around. Oh, and a big upset. Battling for second and third in just a round 2 heat. Into each other at the bottom, not moving on.
Skateboarders on the hill.
All right. The guys on hill for us. This will be our round 2, heat 4.
Looks like we've got Nick Palmer, Jacob Rizzo, Derek, Mason Murphy, Ruben Trotter, and Morgan Crawford.
Danny, some exciting racing, man. Just round 2 of 4.
No
These
joke.
guys haven't even narrowed it down and funneled themselves into the fastest of the fast, and they're already into each other.
Yeah, and this is quote-unquote the amateur racing.
The amateur racing that we're watching, again, guys, not the pro racing.
I think this is awesome.
This is absolutely epic. I mean, amazing heats, amazing passes. Again, an amateur racer isn't necessarily because they don't have the technical skill or they don't have the speed. They're just missing one element that doesn't make them competitive with the pros, but you can tell these guys are some amazing racers.
Which is experience, and you don't gain that by not doing it.
Right. A little bit of time on course. I think we're going to see a lot of these guys go pro. There's guys here that are set to win the event for pro this year that didn't qualify a few years ago. I expect a lot of these amateurs to ramp up their steep learning curve of their downhill skating abilities and becoming pro next couple years and have a chance to win.
1 is clear.
All right, they're coming through the final corner. First, easy peasy. Second, third, not getting into each other this time and advancing on to the 3rd round of our amateur skateboard.
It's been some of the best racing I've seen in a long time.
Absolutely. We're not even getting started yet. We haven't even got into these street losers that are carrying just a little bit more speed, and then our pro skateboarders. It's going to be an amazing battle. We have some of the heat times, qualifying times for pro that we're going to read out loud during one of our breaks to give you an idea of how fast these guys are, but again, how close together they still are in time.